Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and we have yet another PlayStation 5 title that will be coming to PC. This one will not require PlayStation Network account linking because it is not being published by PlayStation. It was a PlayStation third-party exclusivity agreement, and that exclusivity deal, that window, has expired. On the PlayStation 5, I got the PS5 release, and it's definitely not one of the premier PlayStation exclusives. Like, if you go back to spring of last year, there was actually a lot of third-party support and non-first-party PlayStation releases. You had Arrowhead bring out Helldivers 2, which that was published by PlayStation, hence why they tried to do the account linking tomfoolery, and they went back on that. You guys know the whole story on that. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth recently just dropped on PlayStation, or excuse me, on PC. Also didn't require account linking because it's a Square Enix published game for the PC release. Stellar Blade came out in April. That's going to be a big one, and it'll be interesting to see who does the PC publishing for that game. If it'll be Shift Up directly publishing the PC version, I don't know. And now we have Rise of the Ronin, which came out in March. Out of those four games, Rise of the Ronin, from a popularity standpoint, was certainly at fourth place. I don't think anybody is going to make an argument otherwise. However, Stellar Blade was phenomenal. FF7 Rebirth was a lot of people's game of the year, and Helldivers 2 was tremendous as well. Rise of the Ronin was a solid action game. And I love the setting of the game, a war-torn 19th century Japan, open-world action RPG, a sizable amount of content, kind of got the Ubisoft vibe going on a little bit in terms of, oh, you're dropped into this open world, here's these outposts to, slay everyone and conquer and liberate, so to speak, and it got very much that vibe going on. Narratively, it really didn't hook me in. It's interesting, but the gameplay is very, very enjoyable, and exploration is very well done as well. I think it's a solid game, and best of all, coming at a $49.99 price point, like, that's a solid price point given that this game was $70 on PlayStation 5, a $20 drop. Even at $50 it might be a little bit pricey, but I'm sure like a Fanatical will have it for $42 and change or somewhere around that range. I think that'll be a pretty solid pickup, all things considered, in terms of if you want an action title. I thought the combat, again, was really enjoyable, and we will have some PC refinements as well. The game's official notes note this: an open-world RPG set in the Bakumatsu period where players take on the role of a Ronin forging their own destiny. The game features multiple possible endings, allowing players to choose which faction to support, such as the anti-shogunate faction, pro-shogunate faction, or Western forces, which significantly alters the story outcomes. The game will support various PC features, including ultra-wide monitor compatibility, and include enhancements such as 8K resolution, 120 frames per second, 3D audio, and customizable keyboard and mouse settings, enriching the gaming experience. Has some story details. Japan, 1863. After 3 centuries of the Tokugawa shogunate's reigns, the black ships of the West descend upon the nation's border, and the country falls into a state of turmoil. Amidst the chaos of war, disease, and political unrest, a nameless warrior forges their own path, holding the very fate of Japan in their hands. New features exclusive to the Steam version note 8K resolution support, DirectX 12, ultimate support, ultra-wide and super ultra-wide monitor compatibility, 120 frames per second support, ray tracing support, 3D audio support, customizable keyboard and mouse controls, AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution support, NVIDIA DLSS and Reflex support, UI menu with mouse clickability, Intel XeSS graphics technology support, and all of that will be baked in. Nice that we have NVIDIA DLSS and AMD FSR noted. FF7 Rebirth, it was really interesting because that game just constantly promoted DLSS, and you would just think DLSS and FSR being available would be a standard in the majority of games. Nah, brah, ain't the standard in that game, so it is what it is. But this is gonna be a game I think people are gonna really enjoy. Just don't expect something at a top level, and I think you'll have a good time with it. Also, it's definitely going to be a game you might want to consider adding it to the wishlist, because in reality, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out with a 30% off discount and was $1 cheaper than Rise of Ronin, and FF7 Rebirth, I think the majority of us would agree, is considerably better than Rise of Ronin, but maybe Rise of Ronin's gameplay style, like that style of game, is going to just click with PC gamers more so, although FF7 Rebirth has done fairly well. Yeah, definitely one that isn't going to get the level of attention as some of these other games do, but I still think it should be on your radar. The game notes, you can choose from a variety of melee weapons like katana, spear, and odachi, each with multiple combat style. By freely combining these based on enemies, weapons, and your own combat style, you can enjoy a wide range of tactics. There are also ranged weapons like guns and bows, which you must use strategically according to the situation. I should also note, some of you guys might look at this as just a straight Souls-like. Can it be challenging? Sure, the game does have difficulty options, so, you know, I love to see that. Your boy is old and washed up and not trying to play these Souls-like games that are cripplingly difficult. Like, I just can't do that these days. Like, it is what it is. Y'all can roast me for my gaming abilities. I don't give a damn. I ain't going the Sekiro route no more. And, you know, Dark Souls, all that stuff. Like, I just can't do it, you guys. Old and washed up and just not about that life. They do got some system requirements out. Recommended Intel Core i5-10600K, AMD Ryzen 5 5600X, 16 gigs of RAM, RTX 2080, or a Radeon RX 6700 XT. That's recommended. Minimum is a GTX 1060 and an RX 5500 XT. I am really curious. Usually, the 1060 minimum gives me the thought that this might be able to run on the Steam Deck. And the minimum requirement is noted to be a 1080p 30 FPS under the lowest graphics settings, and that's upscaled. You know, Steam Deck's 800p, and if it can run at an upscaled 800p at 30 FPS, that would lead it to being Steam Deck verified. They also do note frame gen can be used to increase FPS, so we'll see how all that shakes out. Also note that the game has some really great traversal as well. I had a great time with that. And then early purchase bonus, you do get the early armor set and early access to Iga Ninja's katana and 4 combat styles as well. This bonus is the same as the PlayStation 5 pre-order bonus, and you'll have it available until April 2nd, 2025. As far as if you buy the game by then, you'll get that pre-order bonus. Again, one that won't get the buzz that Stellar Blade ultimately will, that FF7 Rebirth has, that, you know, some of these other ports have, but one that, nice to have it on the library, and I still think it's a major release and one that a lot of people are going to end up enjoying. And hey, the PC game library expanding, that's always going to be a good thing. And Tecmo Koei, man, they be crushing it this year. Dynasty Warriors Origins, Ninja Gaiden Black 2, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, I should say, Ninja Gaiden 4 on the way, and Atelier Yumiya looking great as well. Tecmo Koei looking to be one of the sleeper game publishers of the entire year, so great to see that as well. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Your hype level for Rise of the Ronin. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Now I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.